Yo, what's going on guys? It's Bertrude, welcome back to the channel. Today we're about to embark on a new journey. We're going sailing the high seas, we're going doing a little bit of fishing in this wonderful little indie game called Dredge. I'm sure you've all heard of it before. It's absolutely awesome, I've been having a great time. Let's get into it then. Look at us sailing along. Job listings, angler wanted. I can do that guys, I'm an angler. Look, that's me. That's me there. Obviously in real life I'm not that handsome. Look at him. Look at how hot he is. What a sexy angler. I like his style guys. I like his beard. I like the facial hair. But it looks like we've had a little bit of a crash. I'm not a very good driver when it boils down to it. When it comes to sailing that big ship, I'm not very good. I've crashed into this lighthouse. And it's looking like it's shining its lovely little light on this little village here. And who's this? A short man is standing outside with a handful of workers. Oh, I want to punch him in his face, guys. What is that face? I want to punch him in that stupid face. Welcome to the Greater Marrow, I must say. Jagged rocks. Yeah, I did crash on the jagged rocks. Thanks for rubbing it in, mate. Thanks for stating the obvious. Just rub salt into the wound, why don't you? I don't like him. I instantly took a dislike to that guy. The mayor of the town. The mayor. The mayor of the town, little fatty bum bum. I'm sure it's not the last we'll be seeing of him, but look at this, our first little venture out into the harbour. So you find this like disturbed water and you can cast your hook and you can do a bit of fishing guys, and I've caught my first fish. It's a blue mackerel. And then you slot it into your little inventory here. That's like the space you've got on board for where you can put all your fish and anything you find while you're casting your hook, doing a little bit of fishing. And you get this little cool mini game on the left where you just have to kind of click as it goes around. It's very simple, you get used to it, but it's a really fun little game, and it's not as easy as it looks, to be honest. Like later on, I make a right embarrassment of myself. I make a right embarrassment of myself, I tell you. It's not as easy as it seems, but there's loads of fish. Look at all these fish knocking about. Wherever you see them under the water, you get this like disturbance on the surface. You can cast your hook and do a little bit of fishing. It's really cool, guys. It's super chill. All kinds of different fish, different depths. Look, you can see this one here. You end up playing this little Tetris mini game. So you do your fishing, you click on the green bars, and then you catch your fish, and you've got to slot it into your inventory. You can flip it around and do all that good stuff, fitting it in there. I was a world champion Tetris player back in the day, I'll have you know. So this is just like second nature to me. Look, I'd have got a full house by now. I'd be on to level 12 already with my Tetris skills. You can see though we're filling the boat up nicely on our first venture out. And in this game guys, when the light goes down, when it gets dark, as you can see, exposure to the fog and other things increases your panic. So there's something eerie about the night time. You've got to be careful when you're out here at night. You get plenty of warnings from the people in town, as you'll see shortly. But there's something about the night time guys. I've been warned, you know, it's something about going out at night. You've got to be careful. I want to punch him in his stupid face. Look at his stupid face. I want to punch him in it. But our old boat was too badly damaged to be repaired. But this guy is good enough, even though I don't like him, is good enough to give us this new boat. Consider it a loan, I will do. Until your debt is repaired, a tiny portion of your fish sales will go towards paying it off. So he's basically pimping me out. He's given me a boat, and now I'm under his thumb, basically. That's what he's saying. I'm under his thumb. Look at him. He's got evil intentions, that guy. So he's give me a boat to use. I've got to go out, catch fish, come back, sell the fish to this geezer here. This is the absolute top man, the top G, this fishmonger. I sell all my fish to this guy. I earn some money. I help, you know, improve the town with my fish sales. They take a little slice of the pie. Can't blame them for that. But as they take a slice of the pie, I take a slice of the pie, and I can improve my boat and get upgrades and stuff. This is another little nice bit about it. The mayor here has just given me a research part, and then you can go down to the research menu, and you can use those research parts to start researching things, get new motors, new fishing rods. And this is obviously how you upgrade your boat, or at least part of how you upgrade your boat. You research the items, and then the items become available to buy later on. But look, we're going out at dark. We're going out in the dark, guys. I've got to be careful. You never know what dangers are lurking out in the mist. And it looks like we've got a new species of fish here, guys. Squid-looking thing. Arrow squid. Look at that. All these fish are worth different prices as well. Once you get a bit more used to it, you can start targeting the more expensive fish. Then you can take the fish back to the fishmongers and cash it in, guys. And start getting that wonga wonga. Start getting that dollar. You know what I'm saying? Start lining your pockets. Start pimping out your boat. You know, start get them big gold rims on your boat. You know what I mean? The big sound system in your boat, cruising along. I must admit, this little mini fishing game, what you've got to play to catch the fish, is really satisfying once you get into it. Such a chill game, really, really nice. You can see we're getting a nice full inventory there again. And look, well, obviously the time passes as you're moving around, so like you've got to do things to pass the time as you just sail along, as you fish. That passes the time, as you can see at the top. That's what progresses the clock along. So I made it through the evening there without any disturbances, sailed into the day, and it's just a lovely day. And the fishmonger here is saying he wants me to find some special fish for him. Someone's got a special order. He wants a gulf flounder and a grey eel. So that's obviously like a nice little mini quest that I've got to do. Get someone an eel and a flounder, and I'll get some nice dollar for it. Start getting that wonga wonga, you know. And the ship, right, this is another like character in town. Think of this as the shop. This is a lady who gets all the new items when I research them, as I showed you earlier. You research the parts and then they become available for sale in her shop. She also does repairs. And I've sailed back to port here, and look, this old lady's been waiting for me, and she just gives me a little bit of a warning. She's like, don't go out at dark, move on. You know, it's too dangerous. She was just trying to be nice, I suppose. But big old fat boy's back again, and he gives me a package, so I'm starting to get all these little quests. He's giving me a package I've got to deliver to Little Marrow, and that's just across the bay, so it's not a big ride. This is the world map. You can see there's obviously some different points of interest there that we're going to come across eventually, but for now I'm just sticking around the starting area, just getting used to things, just enjoying the game, taking it all in. It's a lovely looking game, so I'm just kind of taking it easy and enjoying doing a little bit of fishing. I used to actually be a fisherman, guys. I was quite a decent fisherman back in the day. I used to like carp fishing in the UK. I used to go out and spend days, weeks at a time, just like camped out on the bankside, catching some big fish. So this is just like second nature to me. In fact, dare I say, it's pretty easy. It's pretty easy when you're a natural born fisherman, you know what I mean? And when you're a natural born angler, it's pretty easy. As you can see with this high success rate catching these fish. Found this little bit of a shiny bottle here, and it's like a message in a bottle. These are obviously like things you can collect as you go along, messages. I suppose you'll get a reward or an achievement unlocked if you manage to find them all, but it's really cool. There's nice little hidden gems to find in the game. Nice little things to look for besides just doing the obvious things that you have to do, like catch fish and fulfill orders for people and stuff. Things you can find, achievements you can unlock. Look at how the game looks. It's just so beautiful, guys. The colours, the colour palette of this game is absolutely amazing. It's so satisfying. So you can see there's some different rods available. These obviously allow us to fish in different depths and different types of water, and this is how you target different types of fish. So you can see there I've got 2 rods equipped. I think it's coastal and shallow water that I'm able to target now. So I can catch fish that reside in coastal and what was the other one? Shallow water. You can see here, disturbed water, and this is for shallow. It says underneath there next to the little mini game. So this is how you target the different species, and we've got a grey eel. And if I'm not mistaken, I think that's one that the fishmonger asked us to catch for part of his special order. So ticking along nicely. You can see they're all different shapes as well. So you've got to fit them into your inventory Tetris style. Slot them all in, and you've got to make decisions about which fish you want to catch, which you want to ditch. You obviously can't catch all different types of fish because it just won't fit. It won't fit in the squares that you've got available, so you've got to be thinking about which fish you want to prioritise to take back and sell. Obviously, if you've got a special request, a special order, you want to catch those fish and then take them back. Dock worker, what's this guy saying? Oh, this is the delivery that the big mer wanted us to take over. Turns a small hole in the paper and peeks inside. You can't say for sure, but it feels as though he's shielding it from you. So he didn't want us to see what was in that package. What does he give us? He gives us a book. So we've taken him a package and he's given us a book. He pulls a crumpled book from his back pocket and hands it to you. A number of the pages are folded over. Sustainable fishing, guys. So you read the book and it happens over time. It takes like a matter of in-game hours to read the book, and then once that's finished we get a nice little buff from it. So that's another nice aspect of the game. That's another way to improve your overall gameplay. You do the tasks for people. They give you these little books as rewards. You read the books, it takes a bit of time, but then you get a permanent buff unlocked, which is really cool. We'll go back to that later once I've actually read it, and I'll show you what we've unlocked with that book in a bit. You can see we're back in the shallow water here. We're actually fishing for a flounder. That's a new type of fish. That's another new one in the encyclopedia. So let's head back to town now and see if we've fulfilled that order for the fishmonger. Well, he was that pleased he's given us another order. Couple of squid and a whole black grouper. Don't see many people fishing for squid these days. They only feed at night. Right, so the night time's dangerous, and now we've got to pretty much go out and put ourselves right in the danger zone in order to catch this order for the fishermen. So you can see where the trouble lies. We've got to be careful of the evening. The fog isn't good, but we've still got to go out and we've got to do work at night. That's just how it is. And look at this guy, a tusked grouper. So this is part of the game, guys. You get the regular fish and then you get the mutated versions of the fish as well, and they're worth a little bit more. Oh, and we've just bought ourselves a crab pot. Ability unlocked crab pot. Just drop it out at sea anywhere, then come back after a day or two to check on it. So that's really cool, guys. So we're not just fishing for fish. We've also got the ability to buy crab pots, and we can go and chuck them out, have a little sail around, just get on with our business. You know, go and get our business sorted, and then we can come back and see if we've caught any crab. And look at this shady little character here. I don't trust this guy, but he wants me to meet him on the Blackstone Isle. So I'm obviously going to go and have to see what he wants, aren't I? But, you know, I don't trust him. Anyway, let's have a little sail out and deploy some of these crab pots. So in this game, you've got these abilities that you can cycle through. As you can see by this wheel here, we've got a lot to unlock. We've got a light there at the top, we've got a horn, a magnifying glass, and then we've obviously bought some crab pots. So this is how we deploy them. We just select them. Then we can sail around, and it's just a matter of pressing X. Then we deploy our crab pots. You get a little marker on your map if you ever forget where they are. And obviously when you get close to them, they're marked by a buoy with light. It's got a light on top. So it's very distinguishable where your crab pots actually are. So we've dropped our crab pots, and now we can go and check on them in a bit. Let's just go and catch some more fish. Work on our orders. Earn some dollar. And let's go and see what this shady looking guy wanted. This is where he asked me to meet him. Not far from the starting area, guys, to be honest. It's just across the bay, but this is where he is, Ruined Mansion. Look at him. He just looks suspicious, doesn't he? He just looks like he's up to something. I don't trust him, but obviously I need to trust him for now because it's part of the quest line. Ah, see, he doesn't look too bad now he's out of the shadows. He doesn't look too bad. I like his glasses, actually. Find me these lost relics and I will reward you in ways you can only imagine. Sounds good, I accept that. I'm coming around to you, mate. I'm coming around to you. I like your glasses, I like your style. And I like that you give me something to do. I can go and find some relics and then he's going to pimp me out, isn't he? He's going to sort me out with some gear. Now, the book we read earlier on, I finished reading it, guys, so let's take a look. 10% chance to not reduce fish stocks when catching fish with a rod. So you can see you just get a nice little buff there that goes along as you play the game. That's going to be there for the rest of the game, I presume. And it looks like there's going to be plenty more books to read as well and plenty new little buffs to unlock. And we've got another little builder here in town, another nice little character who wants us to do something. She wants us to take some wood and some scrap and help her sort it out, you know, put it over there at Steel Point. So there's obviously other things to catch out of the depths besides fish, because she wants us to get her something, and we're going to help her out with whatever that task is. She wants us to get some stuff for her, and that's what I will do, because I'm just a helpful guy. And I enjoy just sailing around, to be honest with you. Like, even though these crab pots are empty, it's not getting me down, guys. I'm not worried. I just like sailing. Any excuse to go and sail around. Oh, look. Hey, we've got a common crab. Come on. It's only a little thing, it only takes up one space in my inventory, but I'm happy to catch him, he's welcome. Even though he is going to go and get slaughtered to the fishmonger. And I've took his life in a very sadistic way, you know, I'm making some dollar off his little carcass. I honestly don't mind, because it's not real, it's not real. Oh, look at this fiddler crab, look at the size of that claw on him. He's been doing a bit of fiddling with that claw, hasn't he? It's a big claw. With some fiddling, that one. And we've got another one here. Oh, that's really cool, guys. Look at the size of that. So I wonder what other crabs there are to catch. Obviously, we've only seen 2 for now, but I wonder if we can catch some, like, monstrous, like, lobster or, you know, just some other shelled creatures of the deep. I wonder what's out there. Honestly, there could be all sorts out in the depths that we've got to try and catch. Oh, and I've got a horn. I'm playing some sweet, sweet music with my horn out into the night. Eerie, guys. It's really creepy. It is really creepy. There's something about sailing around at night, you know. Very creepy. So the fishmonger wanted us to take him some crabs, and that is exactly what I've managed to do. I've caught the ones that he wanted. Gave them to him there, and that's another order. Done and dusted. We earned ourselves a bit of moolah. Now we can use that to improve our ship, you know. One final request. Have you seen some fish around here and can develop our... Yeah, deformities, you see. Yeah, we've seen this. That's the purple fish that we saw earlier. Bring me a mutant fish, any will do. Just keep this between the 2 of us. So he wants these mutants that I'm catching. Sneaky. Why does he want the mutants, guys? Not sure. All will be revealed, I presume. See, we've got one in our inventory there. We've got a mutant eel. But anyway, this is the dredge game, guys. This is a little mini game where you can dredge things that aren't fish, basically. So, this is the opposite kind of what you do for the fish. With a fish, you've got to click on the green spaces. But on this one, you've got to avoid the black ones. And it took me a while to figure that out. Trust me, it took me a while to figure that out. I made so many mistakes with this initially. I'll still making mistakes now when you're watching it up top there, but that's basically what you do to get scraps, planks of wood, anything basically that isn't a fish. That's the dredging side of the game. So you've got the fishing side of the game, and you've got the dredging side of the game. 2 little separate types of mini games, 2 different ways to get 2 different materials, fish, whatever you want to, however you want to put it. That's what you do to get it. We've read another book, 10% chance to not reduce fish stock when catching the fish with a rod. Rods will reel fish in 10% more effectively. So that's another nice little buff we've got on our boat, guys. You can see as well there, we're on day 6 currently. So we've been sailing around, passing the nights, passing the days, and we're nearly at the end of our first week. We've had a week out at sea, and I'd say it's been quite a successful first week so far. Ooh, a nice little bit of money there for that mutant fish, and he's given us 2 research parts. Always acceptable, always appreciated. So that's 2 new little things I can research. Oh, what are they? Did you see those eyes? Look at those eyes. Oh, it's so creepy. This is the fog, guys. I'm spending too much time out at sea at night. That's the mist playing with my emotions, playing with my senses. That's what I've got to be careful of. Only a little few creepy blinking eyes for now. Little blinking eyes out in the darkness. But don't get me wrong. I've got goosebumps. Pretty scary stuff, but nothing too bad for now. What the hell are these? Oh, it's like the birds. Get away. Devil birds. Common crab lost to the birds. Oh, he's stealing my crab. Top left. It says top left. Common crab. Another one. Oh, they're stealing my crabs. Get off me. Get off my crabs. How dare you? How dare you, devil bird? And this is the pile what that lady wanted us to help her with. So we've took the scraps here. We caught the scraps with the dredging. And this is where she wants us to take them. We've not found any wood yet for her. But we've got the two scrap piles. We've got the two metal scraps sorted in the scrap pile. Something slithers into your cargo hold. And it's infected my crab. Ah, right. So this is something else I've got to be careful of. Things slithering on board and infecting my cargo. I can't be having that. That crab's going to have to be discarded. I can't be sailing around with infected crabs. I can't have any infected crabs on my person. We can't have that, guys. But I think the idea with that is that if something gets infected, if something crawls on like that, it can affect the other fish that you've caught, so you've got to get rid of it. And who's this? We've come across another boat, but it looks like she's too afraid to come out. Who goes there? I'm a fisherman, what do you want? Checking to see if you're okay, I'm a nice guy. Supposed to be delivering this package to Little Marrow, but I'm too scared. A huge leviathan lurks in these deep waters, I've seen it. Oh, don't be scared. I'm not seeing any big leviathans, you can come out. But if it makes you nice and happy, you know, I'll deliver your package. I'll do it, give it here. And he's given us a book for it. Okay, I'll take your package. And I'll have a nice little read in the meantime. Get another little buff for delivering your package, I'll take that. I think that's a pretty good deal, guys. But we're back out at night again here. I don't know what that big purple light is shining into the sky, but I'm kind of curious. Oh, what's going on? Oh, I don't like this. I don't like this at all. This is the mist again playing with me. Oh, I don't like it, guys. But there's always time for a little bit of dredging. And what's this? Look how fast this is going. Could this be something special? Is this one of those things the guy from earlier wanted me to catch? A relic! Oh, Ked, come on! Come on, I've discovered a relic key. Oh, what the hell was that? You can get out of here, my friend. I'm not having any of that. I don't want anything to do with that. Look at my eyeball. My eyeball's not happy either. Bad times, guys. It's just bad times. And to make things even worse, as the dawn sets in, the devil birds are back. I thought I'd got away from everything there, but just before it gets properly daylight, the devil birds come back trying to steal all my loot. Anyway, we're taking that relic to this guy, and let's see what it gives us. I hope it's something good. Ruined mansion, let's take a look. The collector. He likes to collect things. You have something for me? I do. I hand him the key. Strange shimmers. So there's something about these relics. He is suspicious, this guy. There's something suspicious going on with this collector guy. Allow me to aid your travels. He turns a few pages in the book and mutters something. Stagger back briefly. Ability unlocked. Haste. Ah, what's this? So we've unlocked our first special ability. We've got this new skill, Haste, that we can equip, and it gives us a speed boost. And that is what we're going to take into the next episode of our journey. The journey is going to continue, guys, but for now, this was episode 1. I hope you've enjoyed it. And stay tuned for the next one, guys. Take it easy.